Hackers obtain an abundance of data, then scan through it at their leisure for important information like passwords. Hello Hack Pack, welcome back to the Marc Drouinaud Show, your home for hacking news and education. Today we're going to go over 5 discreet ways hackers use public Wi-Fi to steal your identity. This article is courtesy of Philip Bates at makeuseof.com. Number 1, man-in-the-middle attacks. A man-in-the-middle attack is a cyber attack whereby a third party intercepts communications between two participants. Instead of data being shared directly between server and client, that link is broken by another client. The uninvited hijacker could then present their own version of the site to display to you, adding their own messages. Anyone using public Wi-Fi is especially vulnerable to man-in-the-middle attacks because information transmitted is generally unencrypted. It's not just the hotspot that is public, it's your data too. So here are some ways that you can prevent or protect yourself from a man-in-the-middle attack. Public Wi-Fi might not be encrypted, but most major sites that request a password like PayPal, eBay, and Amazon employ their own encryption techniques. Check for this by looking at the URL. If you see a HTTPS address, that additional S means secure, meaning that there is some kind of level of encryption. Don't input data if you see a notification that a site might not be genuine. If you are desperate, okay? Most browsers will give you a warning message if you visit an unsecured site. Number 2, fake Wi-Fi connections. This variation of a man-in-the-middle attack is also known as the evil twin. This technique intercepts your data in transit, but bypasses any security systems a public Wi-Fi hotspot might have. Victims could be handing over all their private information merely because they were tricked into joining the wrong network. Hackers can use any device with internet, like including a smartphone, to set up a access point with the same name as a genuine hotspot. Any transmitted data sent after joining a fake network goes via a hacker. Here's how to protect yourself. Be suspicious if you see 2 similarly named network connections. If they are associated with a shop or eatery, talk to the staff there. If you are at work and you spot a fake access point, alert management. You should also consider using a VPN, as this establishes a level of encryption between the end user and website. Number 3, packet sniffing. It is an amusing name, but the actual practice of packet sniffing is far from a laughing matter. This method enables a hacker to acquire airborne information, then analyze it at their own speed. A device transmits a data packet across an unencrypted network, which can then read by free software like Wireshark. That's right, it's free. Hackers obtain an abundance of data, then scan through it at their leisure for important information like passwords. Here's how to protect yourself against packet sniffing. Number 1, invest in a VPN, and also make sure sites that request private information have the SSL/TSL certificate, okay? And if you have time, look at how Wireshark operates. You can, create a free account with Wireshark and just play around with it to see how hackers would use it, which will give you the upper hand, okay? The next one we have hijacking, also known as session hijacking. Hijacking relies on obtaining information via packet sniffing. Instead of using that data retroactively, however, a hacker uses it on location in real time. Even worse, it bypasses some degrees of encryption. Login details are typically sent through an encrypted network and verified using the account information held by the site. This then responds using cookies sent to your device. While cyber criminals can't read your password through hijacking, they could download malware to obtain such data, including on video chat platforms like Skype. Furthermore, they can get plenty of information to steal your identity. A wealth of data can be inferred from your social media presence alone. Wow. Here's how to protect against session hijacking. Standard encryption methods combat hijacking, so a VPN will scramble information to and from your device. So you're starting to see a trend here, a VPN, okay? With social media sites, you can at least check the locations where you're logged in and signed out remotely. Lastly, we have shoulder surfing. This might seem obvious, but we often forget these sorts of simply security measures. Whenever using an ATM, you should check those around you, making sure no one's peeking at your PIN, okay? Somebody, nobody peeking over here. Hey. A shoulder surfer might not even need to be behind you. Just watching what type can give criminals something to work on. Here's how to protect against shoulder surfers. Be vigilant. Know what's around you. Sometimes paranoia can help. If you're not sure those around you, don't go on anything private. Don't underestimate the importance of what you're filling out or reading either. Medical information can be useful to identify thieves. So, what do you think? Did I leave anything out? Is there better ways that hackers can use public Wi-Fi to steal your identity? Please let me know. I want to know your opinion. Have a great rest of the day, Hackpack. See you on the next video.